Hey you guys, my name is Alyssa Consolo. I am 18 years old from New York and I'm also openly gay. The first people I actually decided to come out to were my mom and dad. That was really hard for me because they're both Catholic. I was raised Catholic and I've gone to Catholic school for the better part of my life. So I was just a little nervous as to how they were going to react, but I was actually really shocked when they told me that they would love me no matter what, and they wanted to see me happy no matter who it was with. And I was really grateful for that because I know that a lot of kids in my situation would not be treated the same way by their parents. They might be kicked out or, treated differently, and that just wasn't the case with me. And I think that that's really what gave me the strength to come out to my private Catholic high school. One day, the last semester, towards the end of the year, in religion class, we were given a lesson on homosexuality and how it's wrong. It really got me to thinking that there is no way, statistically, that I was the only gay kid at my school. And that if other kids were told this and that they didn't have supportive parents like I did, and if they weren't confident like I was, that they might actually believe it. And they might take it to heart and they might, feel bad about themselves and pretend to be something that they weren't and, waste most of their life just pretending when it didn't have to be that way. So rather than making like a huge spectacle of myself and being really obnoxious about it, I changed my information on Facebook to Interested in Women. And some people actually gave me a hard time, but other people were really positive and supportive. And I was actually told by one person that, I inspired them. And a few people came out to me because of what I did. And, it was just a really good feeling to know that I did something great like that. And I'm happy. I wouldn't take it back. If I could be straight, I wouldn't want to be because I love who I am. I have a beautiful girlfriend. I have amazing, accepting friends. I go to college. I have a job. I have everything I could ever want, and I'm not straight. You don't have to feel like you're any less of a person, like you're any less valuable, like nobody loves you if you're gay, because there's always somebody. National Coming Out Day is October 11th this year. Tell somebody, tell your best friend, tell your guidance counselor, tell your favorite teacher, tell your parents, do whatever it takes, because the truth is that we don't live in a society anymore where being gay isn't acceptable. Gay marriage is legal in like 7 states now. There are so many gay people in the media. Look at Lady Gaga, Chris Colfer. Glee is on at 8 o'clock, and there are 4 definite gay characters in that show. So it's really not as taboo as you think. It's not as terrible as you think. You can come out. You can tell somebody. It gets better. I promise. You deserve to be happy, just like anybody else. And just because you're homosexual doesn't mean that your relationships or your feelings are any less legitimate than somebody who's heterosexual. If you need help, call the suicide hotline. Go to www.trevorspace.com. Join. It helps. I promise. There are other people like you. There are other people suffering like you, and you don't have to do it alone. Tell somebody. It gets better, I promise.